Frieze Week is the pinnacle of the art world for London. It is when all of the world's collectors and art aficionados gather here in the city to see an incredible amount of really wonderful art. There are so many events and gallery shows, museum openings, auctions, so many incredible things to see, and it's really the moment that everyone is focusing on London. It was cut down from a larger canvas because Bacon felt that this composition, this figure, was the entirety of what he wanted to accomplish. This was everything that he wanted to see on the canvas, discarded the other half, and brought together in this figure so many of the elements that he's most famous for. You have the face of Peter Beard and George Dyer, two of his most famous sitters. You have the torso of Lucian Freud, another of his iconic sitters. The legs are taken from his own self-portraiture. And he's fused them together into this very striking foreshortened figure, which he has titled Portrait of a Dwarf. This painting is completely unique in Bacon's output for several reasons. One of those is that he saved it in his own collection for many years, and he exhibited it as property of the artist in a famous exhibition in 1977 at Galerie Claude Bernard in Paris. This is one of the only paintings that we know of where Bacon saved it for himself. He was famous for dispatching them from the studio as soon as they were painted, so that really shows how all of these elements of his most beloved sitters felt very meaningful to him. It was something that he held on to for quite a few years.
This is a painting from 1887 from Van Gogh's Paris period. It's executed towards the end of that year, just before he leaves for Arles. It's called Roman Parisien, the Parisian novels. And here you see a kind of autobiographical still life where he has arranged the books he may be reading at the time on this table with a beautiful, delicate blossom, almond blossom maybe in a glass. And it's a kind of window into his inner intellectual world. but the light of the Mediterranean is already seeping in these gorgeous palette of ochre and yellow and warm pigments. In fact, these are the pigments that we will see more and more in his painting the following year. If you think of the Sunflower series, which is the same format, but of course upright in orientation, but the same scale, you will see those yellow and ochres coming again. The brush strokes are becoming freer, looser. The thick pigment is very evocative of his later years.